guys, welcome to another episode of Hanging with Your Homeboy, keeping it real with Charlie O. This week's episode, I'm going to talk about oil tanks. Oil tanks can be a huge nightmare, and pretty much, in addition to the home inspection, radon inspection, termite inspection, I know it gets expensive purchasing a home, but I just want to talk to you guys about it. Unless the homeowner that you're buying from has owned the house their entire life, is coherent and has filled out a seller's disclosure and completely knows for a fact there's no oil tank, will swear up and down on a stack of Bibles, and we'll put that in writing. Unless the house is a newer construction, built before, after the 80s and the 90s, you should definitely get an oil tank inspection, which pretty much is an oil sweep. You pay a company about $300 to $400 to come out to the property. They walk the entire property with a metal detector, highly advanced, that at least will detect any kind of metal underneath the surface. They'll inspect the whole basement for piping and stuff like that. But sometimes people remove that stuff, so it's not good enough. We just had a home inspection this week on an older house in Belford. There was no evidence of oil tank, and it's a 120-year-old home. But the home inspector was like, "Man, we can't. You got to do the sweep just to protect yourself." And he's right. So always, unless the house is newer construction and there is no chance that there's an oil tank, it's a good idea to definitely get the property swept, which is comparably to what it could be if you don't and go and sell the house down the road and you find an oil tank. That could be just an absolute disaster. So definitely pay to have an oil tank sweep done on the property. Money well spent, peace of mind. You can't put a price tag on it. Not to mention how expensive it could be if it turns out you did have an oil tank down the road when you go to sell. God forbid there was contamination. It can turn into an absolute nightmare once the EPA gets involved. So getting an oil tank, getting a property sweep is a no-brainer. There's a couple great companies out there. Laws in Shrewsbury does it. There's a couple other guys, but that's the most local that I know about, and they're pretty reasonable. I think it's like $375. So check them out. If you don't make me your homeboy, somebody else's, make sure you say, hey, should we get an oil tank sweep on this property? Because it's one of those things that kind of it can get forgotten about, unfortunately. Home inspection's a given, termites a given, radon's usually a given, but the oil tank sometimes does. When the people just say, no, we didn't have one. Well, that's great, but maybe the guy before you did. And before they are not responsible for it, make them responsible for it by getting property sweep done, and make sure there's nothing there. Protect yourself. Make yourself Charlie Strong. So today, a special day, February 7th. 3 years ago today, I was bartending in Harborside. Got a text message, a picture of this adorable little baby girl named Amelia Noel Gordo. Changed my life forever. Changed a lot of our lives forever. Everyone watching this video that knows that little girl, and since then her little sister, and just amazing little kid, cutest little kid I've ever seen. I can't wait till she's like 7 or 8. We can go out to like lunch today, or and have a cool little birthday. Like for now, she's 3. We'll buy her some toys and cut some cake, but it'll be cool. The years to come are gonna be pretty amazing, and I'm just privileged and proud to have her in my life, and she's adorable. So hopefully she'll watch this today. So happy birthday, Amelia. I won't see you today, but I will see you tomorrow, and Lily loves you. So having said that, have your oil tanks checked. Amelia Noel Gordo, cutest baby in the world. It's her birthday today. This episode of Hang With Your Homeboy, sponsored by Kelleher and Petzold. They're my accountants. They're on Charlie O's list. They should be your accountants. Tax season is here. Do not wait. As I've said before, their number 732-747-8660. They're on the corner of Navesink Road, River Road, right on the jug handle. Amazing guys, friends of mine for years, clients of mine. I'm a client of theirs. They're on Charlie O's list. Charlie O's list is launched today. I put up the links TrolleyOSList.com is launched today. I have to add about 30 new companies to it, and some of the ads need to be changed. That's going to be taking place, but I wanted to see everybody. I want everybody to see my brainchild, so I wanted to tag that link today. It's going to get bigger and better. If you have a company, you want to get on it, call me. We'll meet. We'll talk about the details. Forget Angie's List. Look at Charlie O's List. You're going to be local. You don't need some huge national company to find out whether there's a good painter in this area. You call me, you check out my list. I either use them, would use them, or currently using them. So if they're on my list, I either use them, would use them, or are currently using them. Used them in the past. So anyway, and as always, Chris Jones, Ed Waltz, over at Advisor Mortgage. They're always my sponsor, my go-to mortgage company. Give them a shout, get pre-approved. Had another guy call me today, one of my friends. He wants to rebuild his credit. If you have bad credit and you want to get yourself ready to buy a home in the next 6 months, next year, I don't care if it's 5 years, give me a call. We can put you in touch with them. They'll walk you through what you should pay off, what you shouldn't pay off, when you should pay it off in order to get your credit up and in a better position. You do not have to wait 6 months or a year. There's things we can do to get you in a better position. So give me a call if you need any of those guys' numbers. Thanks for hanging with your homeboy. It's going to be an amazing weekend. I don't think we're getting the snow that we're supposed to get. Thank God. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Make it a great weekend. We're going to send it out with a new theme song here. This is a new Eric Church. And I think you should get into it because it's pretty amazing. Homeboy's Mother theme music, also by Eric Church. Get your oil tank inspected, property sweep. Happy birthday, Amelia. Love you. Uncle Lily loves you. Kelly Herron Petzl, Trolley O's List. You got to use them for your CPA. You'd be crazy not to. Chris Jones, Eddie Waltz, best mortgage reps in town. Give them a call. Check out TrolleyOSList.com. It's up, but it's not perfect. It's going to be perfect. Well, it'll be better next week. And it'll be perfect the more and more we add and the more and more people we can hook you up with. Hook you up with deals, hook you up with the right people to do business with in this area. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend.